Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jesters Comedy Improv! Please keep that walk going for your host and host. He is Adam
Woo! Thank you. Welcome to Jesters Comedy Improv. My name is Adam Woolhouse. We're going to have some fun tonight. Reminder, we're going to come to you guys throughout the show for suggestions. So get your minds ready to yell some stuff out and have some fun, okay? Let's welcome our first couple players up on the stage. Come on up, everybody. Brian, Kevin, Larry, and Lori are going to help us get to know you folks for a little bit. So I'm going to come out here. Ma'am, how are you doing tonight?
I'm very well, thank you.
And what's your name?
My name is Kennedy.
Everyone, this is Kennedy.
Yeah.
Hi, Kennedy. Kennedy, what's something you like to do for fun as a hobby?
Play the guitar.
This is Kennedy, and she likes to play the guitar.
Kennedy likes to pick on things. Do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. And she still wears her class ring. Do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. She has a G-string. A G-string. She has a G-string.
Check her out, she does her thing.
Yeah! Do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. Kennedy!
Sir, what's your name? Everyone say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt!
Matt, we're going to make it simple. What do you do for a living?
I develop e-learning.
This is Matt. He develops e-learning.
Matt thinks that he has a real job. Do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. But he's one step above a slob. Do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. Kind of a nerd. Kind of a nerd.
He does take a turn. Woo!
Do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. Matt!
Finally, sir, what's your name?
I'm Nikolai.
Everyone say hi, Nikolai. Nikolai, you have a very brightly colored drink. What is your favorite thing in the world that's that color? I know I make the first two hard, easy, and then I make yours hard.
Why can't you just say okay?
You can say alcohol.
Nicky has a drinking problem. Do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. It relates to his brain stem. Do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. 12 steps. 12 steps. AA. 12 steps. AA.
Hurry now before you hit the hay.
Yeah. Do-a-diddy-diddy-dum-diddy-do. Nikolai!
Get off the stage. Let's get 5 more people up here. 4, 5. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Roseville, and really strangely, there is a law in Roseville that requires you, if you're going to label yourself as a comedy club, to do a joke. It's deep in the law of taxes. We have to follow it. But as improvisers, we only know one joke, and that joke goes like this. 185 blanks walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, I don't serve blanks here." And then the blanks are going to say a punchline. You will all give us the blank. Hopefully the people behind me will give you a punchline. Someone give me a job you wish you did instead of the job you currently do. Over here.
Salesman.
A salesman? What do you wish you sold?
Not what I sell.
What do you? Let's take that. What do you currently sell?
Life insurance.
Life insurance. We will make fun of life insurance salespeople for you.
185 life insurance salesmen walk into a bar and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve life insurance salesmen." And the life insurance salesmen say, "Even if we promise not to order a premium?"
100 life insurance sellers walk into a bar and the bartender says, "We don't serve life insurance sellers." And the life insurance seller says, "Well, where there's a will, there's a way."
185 life insurance salespeople walk into a bar and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we do not serve life insurance people here." And they say, "Well, that's a horrible policy."
Yeah! 185 life insurance salesmen walk into a bar and the bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve life insurance salesmen here." And they said, "Would you believe we're farmers?" Don't be afraid to show him some love if you really like it. If you don't get it, show him even more love and make the person next to you look stupid. Something else over on this side of the room. Since we did her job that she doesn't like, what's a job you used to do that you really liked?
Liquor store.
What? Liquor store? Liquor store salesperson.
Was that Nikolai?
One step at a time.
185 liquor store salesmen walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve liquor store salesmen. The liquor store salesmen begin to whine.
Okay, check this out. 185 liquor store salesmen walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve liquor store salesmen here. And the bartender got showered with booze.
185 liquor store salesmen walk into a bar on a Sunday. And the bartender says, we don't serve liquor store salesmen on Sundays. And the liquor store salesman sign said, fine, we'll go over to Wisconsin.
184 liquor store salesmen walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve liquor store salesmen. And the liquor store salesman say, that's okay, I brought my brown bag lunch with me.
185 liquor store salesmen walk into a bar and the bartender says, I am sorry, we do not serve liquor store salesmen here. And they say, is that absolute?
What's a job you wanted to do when you were a kid?
Marine biologist.
Board game designer. We'll come back to yours, but board game designer kind of jumped out at me. A board game designer. 185 board game designers walked into a bar and the bartender was like, we don't serve board game designers here. And the board game designer said, sorry.
Okay, check this out. 185 board game designers walk into a bar. And the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve board game designers here. And the board game designers say, then we've got trouble.
185 board game designers walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve board game designers. And the board game designers say, I guess that's life.
185 board game designers walk into a very oddly shaped bar. And the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve board game designers. And so 6 of them go in the corner and die. It was a 6-sided die.
And ma'am, what was yours?
Marine biology.
A marine biologist.
185 marine biologists walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve marine biologists. And the marine biologists begin to wail on him.
185 marine biologists walk into a bar on karaoke night. And the bartender says, we don't serve marine biologists at this bar on karaoke night. And the marine biologist said, but we wanted to sing a little fish. Thank you.
Okay. Check this out. 185 marine biologists walk into this bar. And the marine biologists say, oh, we came in here by accident. Wouldn't it be ridiculous if we came here on porpoise?
185, let's get the men off. Let's bring another lady up here. Woo! Move. Indeed. Emily and Amy are going on vacation together. Where are they going?
Hawaii.
Africa.
I heard Seattle, which was the most random place of anywhere that was yelled. Seattle. And they're going there for vacation, but they're also going there for something specific. What are they going to Seattle to do?
Sea glass.
To what?
They're gonna hunt for sea glass.
To hunt for sea glass in Seattle.
Yes.
You yelled both of those things, didn't
Yes.
you? Then grab one of the 2 people on either side of you and come and join us up on stage. Come on up around this way. What are your names?
I am named Marie.
Marie! And Matt! We sang about Matt earlier. All right, you guys already kind of know what you're doing apparently. Marie, you're getting behind Amy. Matt, you're getting behind Emily. You're going to stick your arms through theirs, For the rest of this game, you are their arms. I don't think we need any more explanation than that. Emily and Amy, you're in Seattle hunting for glass. Sea glass.
Wow! Look at this, we made it! We're here!
Oh! I thought I saw a blue one, but it wasn't so.
No, it's just a puddle.
Oh.
Look, I can point it right there. See? See that one? That's green.
Oh, I wish I could reach, but I have a bad back.
Yeah, me too.
Not worth it. Not worth it.
Nope, it's too tiny.
Yeah.
I agree. We need to set our sights higher.
Higher, like heaven.
Well, it's not going to fall from the sky, but just, on the bigger prize. Big pieces of sea glass.
Big.
That we can grab. We need all of our hands to grab.
Okay, why don't we steal it from other tourists?
Ooh, I like how you're thinking.
Yeah, so, this one, grab it. It's my sea glass.
Turn. Not us, we didn't do it.
We're so slow, they're gonna catch us. I'm running, kinda.
I'm holding on. I want to drop it.
Oh, the police is there. Just act like it normal.
Oh, no, I think I dropped.
I'm just a tourist.
No, we're
I'm
just
looking for fish.
I'm just singing a song.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
I'm working the corner.
Seattle.
Yeah.
Nothing going
He's
on
gone.
here.
He's
Nope.
gone.
Oh, okay.
Let's go over to Pike's Market. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Knuckle bump. No, I always go first, last, in between. Yeah.
We got it.
Hey, Seattle!
Oh.
I think I just slapped myself.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, I love the rain in my hair.
It makes it so soft and pretty. Can I touch?
Yeah, it's like Seattle hair now.
Yes.
The Washington. Oh, I got lice.
Yours is shinier than mine. Mine is just kind of flat and dull here. See, look at it.
The wind is picking up.
I like to feel the wind.
Oh, I'm tired. Let's get some Starbucks.
Starbucks, Seattle, perfect.
Yeah. All right. Oh, again, I go first, I go last, I'm done. I'm back. This. Oh, got it. Let's go, that's coffee.
Matt and Marie, everybody. Thank you very much. I'm going to make you stay up here one more time, Emily. Larry, come up with Emily. Actually, Larry, I'm going to ask you very kindly to escort Emily out of the room.
All right.
Everyone say bye, Larry. Bye, Emily. Let's get our other three back up here. They're leaving because we're going to play a guessing game, and they need to go far out into our soundproof bar area so they can't hear the suggestions. How many of you over 40 remember the TV show Lassie? By a round of applause. Yes. Lassie was always somehow able to convey that message to his own, her owners that Timmy fell down a well every single episode. We're going to convey that same message to Lassie's owners, played by Larry and Emily. But we don't want to say Timmy fell down a well. We want to say someone famous, something happened to them somewhere. So, someone give me someone who was probably famous 20, 30 years ago on TV. Lucille Ball. You are Lucille Ball. Something happened to Lucille Ball. She didn't fall. Something not as tragic happened to her. What is that?
She slipped.
Do you just have a thesaurus over there? Slipped, fell.
Hey, slip does not sound tragic.
An elephant stepped on her.
An elephant stepped on her.
Okay. All right.
And where specifically did this elephant step on her?
Lynching Mansion.
Oh my gosh. The Glen Sheen Mansion? We have about 15 minutes for this, so I don't know.
Mansion.
What was it?
Just a mansion.
A mansion. We'll just leave it a mansion.
Oh, you misheard the first time. That's so funny.
Yes, just mansion, just mansion. If I can you repeat your suggestions, please?
I'm Lucille Ball.
And she was stepped on by an elephant.
In just a generic mansion.
So lassies, you can get off the stage. We're going to call Larry and Emily back in here, and when they're up here, as they're getting closer to guessing the correct things, please give them a nice round of applause as they get closer, and they get really loud when they get there. On the count of 3, let's yell, Larry and Emily, we miss you. 1, 2, 3. Larry and Emily, we miss you! Come on!
all day.
I haven't either. Call her.
Lassie, someone's in trouble, Lassie. Who's in trouble?
Ooh, Donald Trump.
No, that would be like this.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, a spokesmodel, a model. Ooh, no, kind of a
An
model.
actress?
A TV model.
Oh,
Ooh,
was she in the Brady Bunch?
Honey, that would be 9 squares.
Sad.
Oh, she's sad. Like Lucy. Oh, Lucy! Lucy's in trouble! Lassie! What happened, Lassie? What happened?
An elephant came.
She was stomped by elephants! No! Where did that happen, Lassie?
At the airport.
Mr. Rogers' neighborhood? Yeah, okay, listen. Yeah, got it.
Are you open the door?
Open the door. Ooh. Step inside.
Oh, at a fancy hotel.
Fancy something, though.
A walk-in closet.
A fancy rainbow.
A big room.
High. Roof. A fancy roof. Fancy roof. A cathedral.
A tower. A castle.
The Tower of London. Castle.
Oh, in a palace, maybe.
Buckingham Palace. No.
White House.
Listen, you coughed something there. I didn't quite hear that.
Less specific.
A plain old castle, Lassie. No. A roof of a castle.
A place with good acoustics.
Honey, I'm getting out the dog dictionary. This just isn't making sense. Oh, let me get the phone. We gotta call.
Hello?
Is this that lady who lives in the house?
Oh, maybe.
I want to speak to your husband. What gender is he compared to you?
He's a male?
No. What? You're like a whoa, and he's a
Man.
yes.
You're in a manor.
Me.
You're in that TV.
Mansion. Oh no! Lucy got stopped by elephants in a mansion.
Thank you. Real quick, I want everyone to give a round of applause to Jonah. And now an odd hush of silence for Blake. Okay. Earlier in the show, I had asked all of you to write something on a piece of paper, a line from a movie, a dialogue from a show, whatever. These two now have those things in their pockets, and they're going to use those throughout this next game to fill in the blanks when they forget what they're supposed to say. But they have a very important government-type job. What is that?
FBI.
Ooh, you guys are in the FBI. And they're specifically spying on someone. Who?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. You're with the FBI and you're spying on Donald Trump.
Neil, I think I got something.
What do you got, Blake?
Got the cameras on him. Trying to read his... Yeah, I can read his lips. I'm pretty good at that. It's like he's saying to his top advisor... He's saying, happiness is a warm guy.
Blake, that's definitely our man. That's code. That means he has the drugs.
Yeah, he does. All right. Plan of action.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm building a fighting force of extraordinary magnitude.
Yes,
Just so you know that's going to happen.
Yes.
They're going to come in and we're going to get our man.
Awesome. You're an extraordinary man.
Extraordinarily.
You can surely get Donald Trump.
Absolutely. He's not hard to get.
This will be great.
In '74, I caught Nixon. He was, she puts the lotion in the basket, or she gets the hose. It was weird. I don't know. He was spinal. It was a thing. It was a thing.
Yeah,
don't worry about
maybe
that.
it would make more sense if we had the rest of the tape.
It got burned. It happens.
Yeah, all I know is I need this to work right. This is my last chance, all right? After we blew that last sting, the boss called me in and he said, "Just two good old boys, never mean no harm."
Well, we try to do our best.
I know.
We're trying to do.
I
passed FBI school with flying colors, and you copied me my papers.
I passed it with colors.
You did indeed. I remember at the commencement, I gave a toast about you, and I said, Blake, Blake, I just want to go to the sea. I wanted to be in the Navy back then, Blake, but the FBI was calling me.
Called.
I have to answer that call.
Look, our mole has infiltrated. I think he's saying the code phrase, right? Because he's saying skydiving, skydiving, skydiving.
Stay down, stay down!
You hear you?
I think so. That's what she said.
Yeah, she said skydiving.
That's the code word.
Yeah.
We went over this. That was FBI 101, dude.
But
I know. Code word is always skydiving.
But when they say the code word, this is where I get tripped up. Are we supposed to? Is that when we kick down the door and run in, screaming, "You'll shoot your eye out"?
Yes, that's exactly what we do. We run in, we shout, "You'll shoot your eye out." They put their hands in the air and they scream to us. They say, "My first bear incident." And
right, we gotta wear the bear costume.
That's right.
We gotta get in the costume.
I'd be like, "All right, only you can prevent. Stay down."
Oh man, this costume smells like sweat. And I'm just saying, let's pretend.
It's too late.
I'm just saying, let's pretend we're bears.
I can't pretend anymore. He won the primary, Blake. He won the primary. It's a bad day for America.
Do you remember what he said at that debate when they asked him about the FBI? He said, "If I win the election I have control over the FBI, engagement." That's what he said.
Thank you guys very much. We've got one more thing for you. Let's get Lori, let's get Blake, let's get Larry up. Someone grab me a microphone stand. We began this show with a song. We're going to end it with a song, but we're going to end it with a fun song. Not that the other one wasn't fun. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? We're going to end it with a little old school kind of rap. Someone yell out a couple things. If I didn't ask for something that you wanted to yell out that thing right now.
Well, Goonies, SpongeBob.
Goonies, SpongeBob.
Nicolas Cage.
What? Nicolas Cage. Let's get some non-people names. Curly is still a people name. Some things. The Pentagon. Toilet paper. I think that's enough now. These three are going to sing a couple rounds of an old school song you may remember. It's called Supersonic. Let's start it. Let's start with SpongeBob.
Living in the pineapple, the bottom of a sea.
Nobody is porous or as yellow as me.
But he's got a friend named Patrick.
And that guy, he's got a wood tick. Supersonic.
Toilet paper.
Supersonic.
Well, I guess you could say that I am on a roll.
Hey, but then it takes its toll.
I really like the brand called Scott.
That is the one I use. The other one's not supersonic.
The Pentagon.
Supersonic.
Well, everybody knows it got 5 sides.
Oh yeah, on the skin my hide.
To go in there, you have to be in the CIA.
If you're not, just say, "What the hey?"
Supersonic.
And finally, the Three Stooges.
Supersonic. Remember those guys named Larry, Curly, Moe?
Remember how silly they were and how nyuk they go.
But I put up a defense. They couldn't poke me in the eye.
Oh yeah, like a pig with a sty. Supersonic.